So Modern Warfare 3 is almost here. It's launched on the eastern side of the world and some of the central side, but it is not yet released in North America, Europe, places like that. However, with a very sneaky trick, you can actually play the game early right now, so don't waste any time. If you haven't already and you've pre-ordered the game, then make sure you hop on to play now and start the grind early. It's a very clever trick, very simple, and it is completely free. So I'm going to explain how to do that very quickly and easily in this video. If you find this useful, be sure to leave a like so that other people can find this guide too, and be sure to check out my other Modern Warfare 3 guides, how to level up weapons fast, camo guides, zombies guides, all that kind of stuff. It's all there on my channel, so check it out if you need. Without further ado, let's dive straight into this video very quickly. So basically what it is that in the normal way this wouldn't work. However, because Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 are actually all part of the same game, they're on the same app, part of the Call of Duty HQ as they call it. Because Modern Warfare 3 is like an additional part to it, almost like a DLC, it acts like a DLC. It isn't actually time locked, and therefore there's a very sneaky trick you can do to actually play the game early. So since 11 AM the UK time, which is different time elsewhere, this morning, New Zealand finally reached the 10th of November, and therefore it was like the Modern Warfare 3 release day for them. Therefore that's the first main zone to get it, and therefore what you want to do, this trick revolves around setting your location to New Zealand as if you were living in New Zealand, because if you were, obviously you'd have access to the game. So your method varies depending on what platform you're on. There are different methods which should be able to work for PC and other consoles as well, but I'll mainly talk about PlayStation 5 and Xbox. So if you're on PlayStation 5, here's what you want to do. All you need to do is go to the Call of Duty Activision website, log into your Call of Duty Activision account, go to basic info, address, and then what you want to do is change your country to New Zealand, and basically just go on Google and type in New Zealand random address generator, and it will generate a random address in New Zealand. You do need to put in an address, so go to your Call of Duty account, change the address from whatever country you're in to New Zealand, put the details of a random address from New Zealand in, put the postcode, town, all of that, and once you do that, it will then think that you live in New Zealand, and therefore you are in the time zone where it's already become 10th of November. So once you do that, if you're on PlayStation 5, just literally restart the game or restart your console, log into the Call of Duty app, make sure you've downloaded all the packs and everything, and if you log in, you should automatically have access to multiplayer and zombies and basically the full Modern Warfare 3 game. Everything, multiplayer, zombies, campaign, everything. But yes, you basically should be able to play the game, which is great. It didn't work when I tested it on my girlfriend's account, but when I did it on my account, because I changed my location, it worked, which is good. If you are playing on Xbox, it's slightly difficult and slightly more complicated. So the first thing you want to do is you need to change your COD region, as I kind of already said. So go to the Call of Duty account, go to callofduty.com, log in, go basic info, address, change your country to New Zealand, so it thinks you're in New Zealand. And once you've done that, obviously it will think you are in New Zealand. Now on Xbox, you also have to change your console region to New Zealand as well. So go to your settings, go to your account settings on Xbox, change your address. I would just put the same one you put into your Call of Duty account, and once you do it on your Xbox, make sure you've changed both your Call of Duty account, like I say, and your Xbox account on your console. Once you do both of those, it will think you live in New Zealand, and likewise, you'll be able to play the game, just boot it up, and you'll be able to play the game already as if you were living in New Zealand. The last thing is for people where that doesn't work, so on PC or maybe some of the other platforms, there is another method you could try, and it basically involves getting someone to invite you to the game. So what you need to do for this method, if you're on any other platform and you can't do it with the methods I've described for PlayStation 5 or Xbox, then what you need to do is get a friend who is playing the game in Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. What they need to do is they need to invite you to their lobby. So you join them in their lobby, you might be able to play with them that way. If not, once you're in that lobby, in their multiplayer party, join the firing range, which I think you hold triangle on PlayStation or Y on Xbox, and then what you have to do is get the party leader, i.e. the person who invited you, to kick you from the party, and then you'll be put in your own lobby. So either way, no matter what platform you're on, there should be a way for you to play the game early, which is great. So get on, play the game, level up now, because you don't have to wait till November 10th for it to properly launch. You can play it early. I've been playing it all day so far, so it's a really quick and easy method. Hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, be sure to leave a like, check out my other Modern Warfare 3 guides, and make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all my latest Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone videos. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys found it helpful, and I'll see you all on the next one.